What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do something a little bit different, but not exactly. We've done something similar to this on this channel before. What I'd like to do today is I want to go back to the Huda Beauty Pastel mini palettes that I picked up a few weeks ago and try combining them with the Huda Beauty neon palettes that I used a few months ago. Now, these minis are some of my favorites to play with. I always have a good time with them. I always tend to like the way the looks turn out with them. So I like dipping back into them, but I am dipping back in for a specific reason. And that specific reason is what I wanted to chat about here for a second before we get started today. Right now, because we're all stuck at home for the most part and dealing with this global pandemic, I want to create content for you guys more than ever. But I need to find other ways to make content because it's getting increasingly difficult for me to get new releases, which is usually kind of how I plan my videos. Like I try to make my videos based on creative looks for you guys, but using new palettes and new releases so that way it's like something everybody's excited for. And right now it's hard to get those new releases because a lot of distribution centers for especially smaller companies have shut down for obvious reasons, and like that's for the better. And to be fair, it's like the least of anybody's problem that we can't get new makeup, but it does mean that we need to get a little bit more creative about what kind of content I make on this channel for the time being. There's definitely still some stuff I can get, like specifically if it's available through Sephora and Ulta, like I can still get my hands on that stuff, but it's just gonna be less often, so we have to make do. I'm also assuming that we won't be receiving too much in the way of PR for the next couple of months too, because nobody's in their offices to send it out. So how would that work? You know what I mean? So we got to get creative. If you guys have any specific things that you want to see from me that don't necessarily involve new releases, leave it in the comments down below. I would love to know what you think. I have had some requests for a makeup storage or makeup collection tour, and quite frankly, it is so disorganized right now and something that I'm just not mentally ready to tackle at all. That I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. But once I do decide to tackle the organization of that again and like reorganize the whole thing, I will definitely film it for you guys for sure. Another one that I keep getting is how I do my nails at home, which I definitely will film that as well, but that's going to literally take me weeks to film because there's like a few different ways I do them and I can only really do them once a week. So I would have to like film it each way over the weeks and then show you guys. So that eventually I'll do that, but it's going to take some time. My sister has specifically requested that I turn myself into a Bob Ross painting, which I'm not against that idea. I think it sounds really fun, but that's kind of like old news on YouTube, and I'm not sure if anybody would be interested in watching it at this point. So I don't know. If you're still interested in that, please just leave it in a comment down below. I would love to know what you think, or if you have any other ideas, leave those too, because you know what? Things are getting weird and I need suggestions. But as of right now, I'm going to just do a little palette mashup. The pastels are still pretty recent, so maybe you guys are still interested in them, and they're also semi-available because they're also available at Sephora, so I think it'll be good. For the first look, I am going to combine the neon pink and the pastel mint, and I haven't quite decided yet about the second look, but I'm thinking that lilac and neon green may be a funky fun choice. Also, thank you guys for all your hamster suggestions in my last video. He is starting to get used to me a little bit more. I'm bribing him with treats regularly, and I ordered him some yogurt treats, which I hear are their favorite, and I'm going to bribe him even further, and I'll let you know how that goes. If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe for more hamster updates, but also for more makeup looks. And if you don't mind, please leave a like on this video. It's very helpful and I really appreciate it. I think that's all we need to talk about before we get into it. I'm just warning you guys in advance, I am a rambly ass bitch today, and that's just something that you're gonna have to deal with as we go through this video. So with that being said, grab a snack and a drink, and let's get into look number one, combining the Huda neons and pastels. Trying a new beverage from Trader Joe's, sparkling green tea beverage with mint and grapefruit flavors. Let's try this shit. I tried a little sip earlier. I haven't made a decision yet. I mean, it's not delicious. It's a little weird. I'm refreshed. Would I drink it again? Maybe not. I remain unconvinced. All right, I've got my Bailey Syrian Pizza Rat hoodie on, which means it's gonna be a good day. Which is not true because I wear this sweatshirt like probably 5 days a week at this point, and if I'm being honest, not all of those are good days, okay? I've had some terrible days in this sweatshirt, but today I'm deciding that it's gonna make it a good day. You know what else is gonna make it a good day? These bright ass colors that I'm about to put on my face. I'm gonna brighten up my entire life with the amount of color that we're going to apply to my eyeballs right now. I might be a little rambly in this video, but you know what? I haven't been able to go outside. And so I feel like maybe me being rambly is just the result of that, and also incredibly relatable in this moment. And if it's not and you don't like it, you can eat it. So I'm gonna start with the pink neon palette. First I'm gonna go into this neon pink matte on my BH number 7. I'm gonna put that right through the whole entire crease. It's gonna be aggressive looking at first, because you know what? It is aggressive. This is an aggressive way to apply this, and I'm just going for it. So I'm gonna pack it all right into the crease and up, and just blend the edge of that out. Just use the smaller, clean brush to blend it and make it more even and controlled, and, you know, tone down the aggression that we exhibited on initial application. I'm gonna grab that MAC 221 and I'm gonna go into this little deeper shade here. This one's a little bit more purpley, but we're gonna use it to deepen up the crease. It's gonna be great. Now, is this color actually deepening the crease that much? No. Are we gonna let that stop us? Absolutely the fuck not. There's a bird just losing its freaking mind in the tree behind me right now, like really just losing its shit. You know what, bird? Same. I'm gonna take a little bit more of that color and pop it on the outer corner of the eye. We'll correct and figure out what's going on this outer corner in a little bit, but for now, this will be like, you know, our placeholder. Just to remind us that that part of the eye is coming along on this journey with us, whether it seems like it at this moment or not. All right, I actually hate this. I hate this drink. I'm gonna finish it, but I hate it, and I want you all to know how much I hate it. It's gross. Ugh. So I'm gonna grab my concealer and I'm gonna grab a cut crease brush, and I'm going to clean up this lid and make a place for us to put down some mints. Mints from the Mint palette, not mints like mints on your pillow. So I'm gonna grab that concealer and I'm going to just cut the inner half, starting from the inner corner. So just going really willy-nilly right now. Just not even measuring. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Oh, okay, that actually wasn't so bad. I should probably think less more often. All right, I'm gonna grab my MAC 242. I'm gonna go into this particular minty shade up here, and I'm gonna start packing that on the innermost corner. A lot of fallout in my inner corner with that. Wasn't expecting it. Don't remember that happening last time, but at least it's a pastel, so it's not that hard to clean up. Did that happen last time? I don't remember. Then I'm gonna switch to the darker shade in this palette. I'm going to pack that next to it. Oh yeah, hello. Hi, new friend. Enjoying that combo. Oh yes, we are. For some reason, why is that coming out real weird and patchy? It's like picking up the moisture of the concealer. Maybe I didn't wait long enough for the concealer to dry. It's okay. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be great. For some reason, applying these two mattes over the concealer this time made them a little bit uneven. Like, it's getting darker in some spots than others, but we're gonna fix it because we're not a sit back and take it ass bitch. We're a fix it and make it work ass bitch. So I'm going to go into this swirly shade down here on my pinky. Press that over the top of both of those colors, just kind of leaving out the inner corner though. Maybe also picking some up on the brush, using that to spread it out a little bit more dispersively, a little bit more with the finger, dabbing that over the pink, kind of blending it over the pink like a shimmering topper type shade. Oh, I like that. I'm liking the way it's combining over here. Okay, that was definitely helpful. Much better. And you know what? Since we're like fully on the shimmer on the lid train right now, let's just go into this guy right there and let's put it over the inner corner, because you know what? Fuck it. Okay, So I powdered and I concealed. And I decided that I want to do like a fun, funky waterline because you know what? Whatever. I'm staying home. So I'm going to grab the ColourPop pencil in the color that I always forget, ZULU. It's called ZULU. I'm going to use that on the inner half. And then for the outer half, I'm going to grab a lip pencil, which I've never used before actually. This is the Melt lip pencil in the color JINX. And I think it's going to go really well with that outside corner. So I'm going to put that on the outside half of my waterline. Now, this is a lip pencil. Am I supposed to put it in my eye? No. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay, and you know what, if I fuck up, that's on me. Is this a good time to be screwing around with things like this in the midst of a global crisis? Probably not. I'm going to start on the outer corner with that pink. Oh, that's the perfect color. I'm actually not sure if you can use Melt's lip liners in your waterline or as an eye pencil. Some companies you can. I don't know about the Melt ones in particular. And then on the inner half, I'm gonna use ZULU. You kind of like run them over each other quickly. It almost blends them. That's kind of almost like a little bit of an ombre moment. All right, for the lower lash line, I'm going to grab a little bit of the lightest mint shade in here. I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner and bring that about right to like here, like right where the ball of my eyeball starts. So we get a little bit more of a pastel effect. The neons are inclined to take over because they're just stronger colors, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to go into the darker one and place that right next to it, kind of like under my iris, if you will. Then right around where that pink in the waterline starts, I'm going to go into the deepest color in the pink neon palette and drag that underneath the lashes, bring it up to meet that top. Well then, that all came together more satisfyingly than I was expecting it to. I'm having a little bit of an inner corner water killer. Ooh, Barbara. Ooh, Barbara. All right, I popped on House of Lash's Iconic Luxe because they are a favorite at the moment. I finished my skin. Everything's like kind of come together a little bit better now. Feeling good, feeling ripe. Ripe? Is ripe the right word for that? I don't even know. So at first I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun and matchy-matchy if I put like this lip pencil that I used on the outer corner of the eye, like made it like a whole monochromatic situation, which could be very cute, don't get me wrong, but I'm thinking like if I was actually gonna wear this, how would I wear it? And I think I'd wear it with like a mauve-y gloss perhaps. So I'm gonna grab the Rosy Magnolia lip pencil from NABLA just because it's like pretty neutral, it's not too far from my lip color, and I'm gonna go over it with the BUXOM full-on lip polish in the color Dolly. I like this combination a lot. I've definitely done it before here on this channel. I've definitely worn this color a million times before on this channel, so that's what we're gonna do, and that's that, and that's all. And this is the first look. Hi, we're back for look number 2. It's time to do another look now. So I've made a decision, and the decision is I'm going to combine green and lilac. Is that a terrible idea? You know what? I'm not sure because they're going to definitely be really hard to combine, but they also might look cool as shit, so we're going to find out together. And if it sucks at the end, I'll just say, hey guys, don't do this one. It sucked. And then you're going to be like, yeah, we're not doing that one. That sucks. And then we all go to bed. So to start, I think I'm going to do this like almost color blocking style, so that way we don't have to wind up blending too many greens and purples together, if that makes sense. To do that, I'm going to grab my beige number 6 and I'm going to go into this lavender shade first. Lilac, I guess technically, because this is a lilac palette, not a lavender palette. Wow, what is even the difference between those two things? I don't even know. I'm going to start by putting that on the upper part of the crease on the outer half. It's a lot of directionals in one. And from the green palette, I'm going to go into this here shade of green first, doing that on a Luxe 121, and I'm just going to put that in the same area that we did with the lilac, but on the inner half. I think this brush has like something on it. I just got like a smudge in there. Okay, switching brushes. What the fuck? I just cleaned these too. How is that possible? I'm going to switch to this brush. This is a Sigma E38 diffused crease brush. Yeah, that brush definitely has some caca on it. Caca everywhere. So putting that on the inner half, and just blending it right up almost to my brow. We'll cover this up in a little bit where I got the caca and it'll be fine. On that very same brush, I'm going to go into the more neon matte green shade in there, and I'm going to put that through the crease as well. Just keep it a little bit lower than the first one. And actually just bringing that right down onto the lid as well. On my BH number 7, I'm going to go into the darker of the purple mattes, and I'm going to bring that down onto the lid on the outer half. Bringing that like right up to the crease. So now that I have these two color block sections down, I'm going to go over the center with a tiny bit of light concealer, just a couple of little dots almost in a line. I just want to make sure I have like a spot for a shimmer to sit where it'll be nice and prominent. Did I say shimmel instead of shimmer? Have I lost my mind? I think I may have. Rewind about 15 seconds and tell me if I said shimmel. Next, I'm going to go into the shimmering shade in the center of the neon green palette. I'm going to pick it up on my finger and tap it right in the center. That's not really giving me the level of intensity that I want applying it that way, so I'm going to pack some of it onto a pencil brush and wet it and see if we can improve it that way. This color is so chunky. Like, it's one of those like chunky shimmers that's meant to be that way. You know what I'm talking about? But like, it's she-chunk. Okay, that's a little better. I'm gonna tap it in with my finger though, just to get that soft blend, but not too much of a blend. And then just touch up the two matte shades. I'm getting a little bit of a watery inner corner here. Ooh, fuck you, Barbara. Okay, that's kind of fun. Is it fun? I don't know. I don't know what life is anymore. Is that fun? Or does that suck? I can't tell. Put some concealer and powder down. Now we need to do underneath. And I think to keep this color blocking look color blocky as one would, I'm gonna go into the brightest green on a LUXE 141 mini, and I'm gonna bring that on the inner corner and right down underneath the lower lash line. On a Real Techniques shading brush, I'm gonna go into the darker shade from the Lilac palette. I'm gonna put that on the outer half, just like we did on the top. But aha, we're gonna be a little bit clever here. And for the bottom half, instead of going into the shimmering green, I'm gonna choose one of the shimmering lilac shades. So I'm gonna go into the brightest one right up here on a Sigma E36 wing liner brush because it's nice and teeny weeny and good for getting precisely under the lower lash line. I'm gonna wet that with a little bit of setting spray and pop that right in the center on the lower lashes. Honestly, you can barely even see that, but we know it's there, and that's fun. It's fun in our hearts. For the waterline, I'm gonna grab the ColourPop pencil in the color Crybaby and run that through the whole thing. I was thinking about doing half and half, but I didn't want to be too repetitive from the first look. And since my inner corner is watering so much, I may add a little bit of like a shimmer over that to cover it up. I don't know, because I don't want to like take away from the difference between the mattes and the shimmer on the rest of it, but look at that, it looks so fucking ugly. Oh, I hate it. All right, executive decision, because the inner corner looks like shit because my eyes are watering. So what I'm gonna do so it doesn't interrupt the brightness of the middle is go into the darker shimmer of the green shades on my LUXE 111 mini. I'm gonna pack it over that inner corner area and see if we can get that to look a little bit better, because right now it's looking pretty shitty. Okay, that's actually definitely much better. Glad we did that. Okay, glad we all agree. Okay, I kind of got my shit together with these lashes here. I put on the same lashes, the iconic Luxe lashes from House of Lashes. The inner corner's still watering, but with the shimmer, it's easier to go back in there and touch it up a couple of times without it looking patchy. The shimmers layer better on top of each other, so now at least I can fix it when I need to. So that's a fun tip for people with really watery inner corners like me. For the lip, I'm going to grab the NABLA pencil in the color Romanticize. This is like a very dusty rosy shade, and I'm going to put a little tiny bit of Irish Coffee from the BUXOM Full On Lip Creams just in the center to make it a little bit juicy, make the center of those lips go mwah, mwah, mwah. So yeah, those two. Let's do it. And this is the second look. So those are both looks, and since I already reviewed all of these palettes, I will just link to my reviews of those in the description down below, or I'll try to link them here up on the screen so that if you guys are looking for reviews of these specific palettes, you can go take a look at that. But I just wanted to throw something together today with the different colors and see what we could get. I actually really like the way this turned out, in spite of the fact that my eye has watered itself into oblivion yet again. If I ever make merch for this channel, Barbara's gonna be on it. You wait and see. So leave me a comment down below. First of all, let me know if you have these palettes and if you've ever tried combining them. Did you like it? Do you like the neons or the pastels more? Whatever your thoughts are pertaining to any of the things in this video, leave them down below. I would love to hear it. Also, leave me comments and let me know what type of content you want to see that does not necessarily have to do with new releases, since we're going to be having to dip our big toe into some different stuff, at least for the foreseeable future. This is gonna make me crazy. If you would like to keep up in between videos, go ahead and find me on Instagram. My name is @MsQuinface over there. I would love to have you over there, especially for Instagram stories, because lately, especially with everything that's been going on, I hate like repeating that phrase over and over again, but I don't even know how else to describe the situation we're in the world anymore. I've been posting like things that I find soothing, and you guys are like super into it, and it's been really fun. It's also just been really fun to like share with you guys like what I've been cooking at home, like some drink recipes and stuff that I've been doing at home. You guys seem to be really into it, and like I enjoy the conversations that we're having and stuff. It's been a really good time. I haven't posted outfits because, you know, like where the fuck am I going? But when I can post outfits again, I will. But that's like my favorite way to interact with you guys, so I would love to have you there. Also, if you're new around here, please subscribe, because I would love to have you around for future videos. We're going to be experimenting a bit. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it's very helpful to me. I hope that you are home and safe and healthy and relaxed as you can be. Please feel free to leave comments down below also letting me know how you're doing. I would love to hear it. I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these two looks. I did manage to get my hands on a fairly new Morphe palette, so I will be doing a few looks with that coming up. That will probably be the next video on this channel, and then we'll start diving into the more creative ideas that you guys leave in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time, and I will see you in the next one.